Oh no, man. Just that one thing we missed out. Anyway, let's start again. Hello everybody and welcome to Salty Casual Games podcast. This is episode 15. My name is Jay, aka Mr. Ghost Protocol, and my co-host
is Karen, aka Freezer Girl 77.
Yep. And we're back.
Like we've never been away.
No, like we never left.
Yeah, like we've never been away.
Anyway, let's keep it moving. So yeah, I would ask you what you've been playing, but you haven't been playing anything, right?
No, because we've already had this conversation.
Yes, I know. That's why I said that.
No, I'm taking a little break from the gaming actual world of tapping the actual buttons. Not that I don't know what's going on in the gaming world, but yeah, I'm taking a little sit back from my enjoyment of getting deep into games.
That's unacceptable. So why are you here then?
Because without me, you wouldn't have any topics.
Allegedly. Anyway. So yeah, I suppose I might as well tell you and everybody what I've been playing. You know,
because there's never a week when you haven't not played something. So tell the viewers.
Yeah, so
it'll be no surprise what you've been playing.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 5.
Not 4. No,
5. Devil May Cry 5. No, I've been playing DMC 5.
Dante.
Yeah, I think it's a Dante Must Die mode. Yeah, which is like the 4th difficulty. So I think that's like technically extra hard.
Can Dante actually die though?
Yeah, maybe if like the powerful demon, kills him, is powerful enough, then yeah.
Like, surely in the game you've been killed whilst playing as Dante, right?
Yeah, well, playing Dante Must Die modes, like I've been dying a lot because it's fucking hard, but I like it and it's cool.
You're not complaining about it, so it can't be that bad.
No, because it's enjoyable. It's fun, Like I'm on chapter 11, I think, chapter 11 or 12, and I'm dying quite a lot. It's quite difficult. So
this is playthrough number
4. So this is me playing it for the 4th time.
Wow.
Yeah, but
there's no games that I've played that many times.
None.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not that many times.
Yeah, but Devil May Cry.
I'm slacking, clearly.
Devil May Cry games are like that anyway. Like they are like that. So, it was the same thing when I was playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance or Bayonetta. They're just them type of games where it's got so much system, so much things to do. So much. Was like more difficulty levels and stuff for you to challenge yourself and stuff.
Yeah, but every game's got that.
Yeah, yes, well, yes and no, but these games kind of like specialize in that, like the games are made to be difficult and hard on purpose, but they give you the tools, like they give you the tools to actually play and to work a way around it and to conquer and and beat the stage and stuff.
Okay.
But it just takes a lot of work and yeah, a lot of.
Oh, your hand's getting hurt.
Anyway, so Devil May Cry 5.
Are you having a Karen Hellblade moment?
No, man, never.
You're not admitting the weakness.
No, there is no weakness. What are you talking about? No.
The weakness.
Yeah, there is no weakness. So so I'm having a lot of fun with Devil May Cry 5.
Clearly.
I'm not bored of it. I love playing it. It's bringing me back to when I was playing Devil May Cry 3 and enjoying it. It's bringing me back to when I was playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It's bringing me back to when I was playing Bayonetta. Not Bayonetta 2 because I don't own a Switch or a Wii U.
I never will.
Yeah, I doubt that very much. I'm really annoyed. So games like Nier, like Nier Automata, that was like the closest that I got to a game like Devil May Cry, like a game like this, being Platinum Games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I see my brother, was it Jonathan online, going in, tapping buttons.
Yes, I've seen.
Yeah, I saw his lovely review. So it was nice to see another passionate Devil May Cry fan going in.
Is he the only other one?
What, that I know? Is he the only one? I think he is, Like Ladji likes Devil May Cry and Raymond likes it, and other people that I know like it, but they don't love it. They're not in love with it. Like, I would say that like Jonathan is in love with Devil May Cry.
So are you.
I don't know if I would say I'm in love. What was it? I would say that. Well, maybe I am, but just not to the same level he is. Maybe, I don't know. And plus, you know what I mean,
bromance going on.
Oh, whatever, man. Yeah, was it? Yeah, like a bromance with Dante, innit?
Yeah.
Was it Dante and Virgil and shit? Yeah.
And the other one.
Who, Neuro?
Yeah.
Yeah, and V. I like V as well. Like, I really like V.
Yeah, that's a bit of a sausage fest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, was it? I did a kind of like a non-spoiler review, so that's out on the YouTube and on SoundCloud as well, so you can go check that out if you want to listen to my non-spoiler review. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. You know, in between playing Devil May Cry 5, I've been playing a bit of Resident Evil 2. I'm still playing it, but I'm more doing the ghost missions and stuff
still. Yeah,
because I find them quite the ones I'm trying to do is quite hard. You know, but I'm actually enjoying it. I was actually like tempted to actually like play through the game again, but I kind of want to. But I'm kind of more like, you know, like committed to Devil May Cry right now. So
bromance sausage.
Yeah. But yeah. So Devil May Cry, and yeah, and as I was saying before, I've been playing a bit of Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma on the Vita. You know, the Vita might be dead for some people, but it's not dead for me.
For me? Well, yeah.
We're talking about you're not even playing anything.
Doesn't matter, I've still got a Vita.
Anyhow, so yeah, so
still there.
Yeah, so I'm actually playing that. Was I actually like touched it a while ago, but I didn't really go in to play it. What?
Touched it.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, ha, very funny.
I think I'm funny.
Anyway, yeah, and last night I actually played a bit of Devil May Cry. It's not Devil May Cry, my bad. Resident Evil 6, the game that a lot of people don't particularly like, but I do.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
Yeah, of course I know that, but I'm just saying that you know what I mean. I played it a little bit last night and stuff, and yeah, you know what I mean. It's still one of my favorite games. Still one of my favorite Resident Evil games, shall I say? Yeah, so that's it really. That's all I've been playing. Nothing much. Been keeping it pretty much simple. All my time, to be honest with you, has been going towards Devil May Cry. But yeah, you know, what's it like? I'm not gonna lie. Playing this game is kind of made me feel a bit guilty at the fact that I was playing that Devil May Cry DMC game by Ninja Theory.
Why?
Because you know what I mean? Because like that game can't even hold a candle to Devil May Cry 3. It definitely can't hold a candle to this game, to Devil May Cry 5.
You know, you can't see into the future. You don't know what's coming. So at the time, that's all there was.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I've committed like a grave sin by playing it.
Well, the past is the past, right? You forget about it.
Well, I haven't, because when I played this game, it kind of reminded me of the fact that I played a game like that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Was it Forgive Me, Jonathan? Was it Forgive Me? Yeah, man. So that's all I've been playing.
Okay.
Was it just that? Really? So.
Sweet.
Yeah. Anyhow, so let's keep it moving to the next topic, which is.
Topic.
No, it's our topic.
Your topic.
How's it just my topic?
What, gaming, comic, bookie of the week?
Yeah. So our next topic: gaming, comic, bookie of the week.
You say much better than I do.
Yeah, because you know, like.
You mean it.
Yeah, damn right I mean it. Cause I love the comics. Anyway, so for those out there, what we do a weekly segment where we talk about the weekly gaming comics that come out. There's never ever that many, but the ones that do come out, we always highlight it and let you know so that you can go and check it out if you're also into comics or not. But yes, so this is kind of a collection from last week and this week, because we didn't do a podcast last week and stuff. Yes. So so basically the first one is StarCraft? Yeah, StarCraft Soldier issue 3 out of 4. That's published by Dark Horse.
What game is that?
It's a MMORPG, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog issue 15, published by IDW. Our next one is Bloodborne issue 10, published by an indie. And the last one is a new Street Fighter issue 1, published by an indie as well. That's weird because I always thought... anyway, yeah. So they are the 4 comic books out there. As I said, if you're a big fan of these franchises, these games, then you want to find out more about the lore or story or so forth and whatnot, go and pick it up. You can go find it at your local comic book store, wherever you are. I always kind of suggest, if you can, go out to your local comic book store, go look at your comics and go touch it, feel it, smell it and buy it.
Not everyone's weird like you.
Anyway, so yes, go and do that. And if you can't, then you can always go and order it online from eBay. But for those in the UK, you can go to your local comic book stores like A Place in Space, Orbital Comics, Forbidden Planet, or Gosh Comics.
If you're based in London.
If you're based in London, yes, or England. Yes. Anyway, so that's it for the gaming comic bookie of the week. Yay!
Just a party popper or something.
Yeah, pop.
Yeah. Anyway, keeping it moving. As it's the last Wednesday of the month, PlayStation have announced their next PlayStation Plus free games for April.
Boo!
Yeah, so for people that are still interested in PlayStation Plus, they make the announcement every last Wednesday of the month at 4:30 PM UK time, as I discovered today. And the wonderful people at Sony have decided to bless us with 2 games called The Surge and Conan. Both come out on the 2nd of April. Fuck knows what either of those games are.
Yeah.
They're not exactly AAA exciting.
No, they're not.
Nothing.
No, they're not. Like, compared to technically this month's free games that we got.
Yeah, at least you got Hitman this time around.
Yeah, and Call of Duty for those who like them type of games.
Yeah.
It's garbage. Yeah. Like, it's quite shit. And I think that the fact that now we're only getting 2 PlayStation Plus games for the PS4 kind of like highlights how poor the selection is, because I feel like if you're only gonna give us 2, then give us good games. Like, for those that's got PlayStation Plus, give them good games. Don't just give us some bullshit games, And like I was saying before, I feel like it'd be a perfect opportunity to maybe give us 3 games. 2 PlayStation good games and a VR game.
I still think they've got something in that offing for when PS5 comes out.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, but. You know what I mean? But that's not coming out until, rumored. It's not rumored to come out until like what? Was it 2020?
Yeah, I know.
So like from now to then, that's like quite a long time.
I know, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait for those people that are sticking by it.
Yeah.
Still the most successful subscription service out there, so
I guess so.
Go figure.
I guess so.
Yeah. So that's the. Shit, I guess. But yeah, enjoy that if you feel the need to go and download either of those games. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay, so
now we get to move on to the good stuff.
Ah, yes, the juicy bits, the body,
the weekly PlayStation news.
Yes.
So, I think it was last week they announced that PlayStation would be opening a new... Is it new? No. Yeah. A new YouTube channel called State of Play.
No, it's not. No, it's not a channel. It's like Nintendo Direct. So basically, it's like just a weekly.
Is it weekly?
Yeah. Well, it's meant to be a weekly. Actually, I told her I don't know if it's a weekly thing, but it's gonna be like per episode. So every now and then, when they've got something to announce, they're just gonna do a compilation of of video trailers and stuff, announcing what's coming out, what's it coming out on, the date and stuff like that.
Either way, this looks like it's going to be our way of Sony telling us what's coming.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting thing to get to watch.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be very interesting as time goes on. But anyway, it launched on Monday, just gone, Monday the 25th of March. they did their first episode. It's only 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it was about 20. No, it was about 24, 25 minutes long
But boy,
altogether.
did they fit a lot in.
Yes, they did.
Oh
But
my God.
yes, they did. But before we
Very
start,
quick fire.
yes, but before we start
Yeah.
talking about it, like, you know, the talk around the campfire, the online campfire, is that a lot of people wasn't particularly that impressed with it
Why?
because it dominantly focused on VR games, and obviously not that many people has VR games to people that just have PS4.
Well, they're missing out.
Yeah, obviously I know, but you know what I mean. But that's why I think a lot of people weren't particularly happy with it, because obviously a lot of the announcements were just focused on VR games. Now, for people like me and you that's got access to VR, or people that's already got VR, it's, you know what I mean. Like, I thought it was like quite good. You know what I mean. Like, there was actually a few titles like in this list that was like, oh shit, you know, I'm actually really looking forward to some of these games and stuff. And they announced some PS4 titles as well, like non-VR games, and some of them were like normal titles that had VR features and stuff. But personally, overall, I quite I thought it was good, and I quite enjoyed seeing the VR games, and I'm quite happy that they're actually committing and showing their commitment by the amount of VR games that they showed us.
Well, I think VR's got a massive future.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't quite understand why no one else is really running with VR. Just Sony, it seems, but
yeah,
it's been successful for them. I believe they've sold quite a few million headsets and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, I think Sony are actually leading the market in terms of VR, in terms of like how much they've sold and how well it's doing, and like even the games, and actually being able to play full games on it as well. You know, like the experiences on the PlayStation VR is probably the best in like if you want to play full games and stuff like that. Like they've shown that commitment, they've committed, and they continue to do that, which is why I'm happy. And I was quite happy to see the State of Play announcement. So yeah.
So, what's the best way to approach this mammoth list of games? Should I just run through them?
Yeah, just run through them, and we just
Okay, so during this epic video that we both enjoyed, sod the naysayers, they announced Iron Man VR releasing sometime in 2019.
Alright, and what did you think of Iron Man VR?
I actually think it looked quite sick.
Yeah, okay, yeah. What's it? Do you know what? Like,
you're actually going to experience being
Iron Man flying through the sky,
flying and calling a suit to you, and oh,
that was it. Yeah, that was it. That actually looked quite good.
They've done it right. It
yeah,
is in conjunction with Marvel Studios, so it should be done right.
Yeah, what was it? What did you think of, like, graphically?
Better than some of the other stuff that I've seen.
Well, oh, okay, yeah. Like, was it like you can see that? Well, from what I saw with a lot of these announcements,
it's not Robert Downey Jr. doing the voice.
Yeah, of course. Obviously. But from what I've seen from a lot of these announcements, like from like the VR announcements, that they've improved graphically. Like they've gotten used to.
Not all of them.
Yeah, not all of them, but I would say yeah, definitely. But I mean, I thought it looked okay graphically, like not amazing. Like I've seen better games that's already come out that look better, personally. But it looks good enough to the point that I want to try that experience to be in.
Hopefully to be a demo.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I think it's one the kids will like.
Yeah, definitely.
I get to play Iron Man. Yeah. Okay. Next up, I don't actually know what the extra goodies are, but apparently there's extra goodies for PS4 players on the Crash Bandicoot kart racing game, which releases on June 21st. Did you capture what the extra goodies were? Or was that them just showing extra game footage?
From what I saw, like I think it's actually like extra stages and stuff, because I don't think it's going to be a feature that's added on to the actual Crash Bandicoot game that's already out. I think it's like going to be a whole entire like separate game, and I think what they were just showing was just like, you know, they're actually showing what they showed with Crash Bandicoot, like showing the original and showing like the improvement, how it looks now, and showing like all the stages and the characters and how it looks and how it plays. And I think they might be adding some new stages. I think so.
That was a little bit lost on me because I just didn't really understand what they were talking about. But
yeah.
Anyway.
But that comes out June 21st, right?
Yeah, June 21st.
Yeah, so that's not... Yeah.
So there was a little game called No Man's Sky that came out not so long ago. It was a bit of a flop from what I remember from Hello Games. However, they announced that a VR mode has been added and that update will be free if you currently own the game.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're lucky enough to have VR.
Okay, like
otherwise you're not really gonna care. But
okay, well when I saw this game, like firstly, is it gonna be a thing where you can play the whole game in VR, or is it gonna be a feature? Like they wasn't clear on that.
No, it's just a VR mode.
Yeah, so
maybe just one mission. It may be.
Yeah, it's got to be, you know. But what I was thinking, well, it says VR mode, so it's probably just going to be it's a VR mode. But if it was the sort of thing where you could play the whole game in VR, like Resident Evil 7, then I could actually see myself being tempted to actually like want to play this game and experience it, because like Resident Evil 7, I had no interest in playing a first-person survival horror game. I'm just not really into first-person games unless they're first-person shooters. Mm-hmm. But because I got to experience it in VR and I enjoyed it so much, I kind of got this like the same kind of feel with this, that if the whole game was in VR, I could probably see myself wanting to like play it and experience it. But obviously it says it's a mode, so if it's just going to be a mode, then like for me personally, I mean, for someone that's got like VR already, it doesn't particularly make me want to go and get the game just to play the VR mode. Like it's not like me getting Battlefield just to play the Star Wars X-Wing VR mode. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not that. Like that's Star Wars. Like I don't mind paying £3-4 for the game because that's how much it is second hand now to go play a mode. You know what I mean? Like like just to experience flying the X-Wing in VR mode. So yeah. But that's just what I was thinking and feeling when I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything, to be honest, like that.
Okay.
The next game was a little game called Ready Set Heroes. You compete against other teams in dungeons, and it supports up to something. It's it's an online game. Yeah, it supports up to 4 players. So interesting concept. 4 players, 4 different players online. You team up in a dungeon and you compete against other teams.
Okay, but I don't remember that being a VR game though.
It's not a VR game.
Okay, no, well, I'm not particularly that interested in online.
They do a VR game like that though.
Well, can you imagine playing like a game like
where it actually feels like
Astrobot online? Can you imagine playing Astrobot online? That'd be quite cool.
But imagine like a Star Wars game.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't.
You all get to play with a lightsaber, but you're all in your separate houses, but you all team up and you go on missions together.
Well, it
actually feels like you're all together, and you get to design your own avatar.
Well, there's a rumor that it's been rumors that it's meant to be a Star Wars game in VR being made.
Well, we'll see.
And I was saying to Laji the other day, if that game comes out, then I will go and get a move stick, not sticks, a stick to play that game.
Just see you standing there going,
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that goes without saying.
Now, next game, I'm interested to see what you think about this one actually. Blood and Truth is a new VR game. It looks like it's a first person game, detective game set in London, I believe, like a detective thing. It looks like a full game. Releases on May the 28th, which is not that far away, and it's made by London Studio.
Yes.
I want to hear what you think about this game.
Okay. So basically, when I first saw this game, like I know about London Studio. I'm a fan of a lot of their works, and when I saw it, the first thing I thought about was Getaway. There was a game called Getaway on the PS2. And it was centered in London. It was about rival gangs and stuff, and it was really, really good. And they had a second one called The Getaway Black Monday, which was part 2. Then I think that they released another one that was for the PSP. I can't remember what that's called. Gangs of London, I think that might be called. And I think they're made by London Studio. And when I saw that, I've got the same feel. I've got the same kind of look, and graphically, this game looked really, really good. That was it. The only downside to it is that I'm wondering if it's a type of game where like you're gonna need to like have move sticks, and if that's the case, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. But apart from that, like putting that aside, this game looks really good. And this was one of the trailers that had me like, no, I want to play that. I definitely want to play that game. Definitely want to play that game.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't think I'm excited about it as you are, but
yeah. Well, it's got. I mean, well, you got to remember, it's got some. Some like proper actors in there.
Okay, like.
I don't know. Was it like?
That information wasn't on there.
Yeah, but I recognised because they modelled the face like of the actual actors. So the black man that you're talking to, I can't remember his name, but he was in like the Resident Evil movies. He was in Arrow. Like he was Oliver Queen's like stepfather and stuff. Like I can't remember his name. Like, I'm probably gonna get cussed, but yeah. And he wasn't the only one. There was a few other actors that I recognised because I think they've actually modelled the actual faces. The characters' faces to the actors because the black man looked like the actual black man, but he was just playing a character, so it's so it's that too. And I quite like that because they're all English actors, so it gives it that real
set in London.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. It gives it that real authentic sound and look.
I saw online today someone was complaining about it because one, they thought that the graphics looked like Time Crisis, and
what?
Two, that they thought that the main actor was actually American, even though it's based in London. So they got a bit.
Yeah, but he don't sound American.
Yeah, but still.
Ah, come on, man! Silliness. Yes, but that's definitely on my watch list. Mm-hmm. That's definitely on my watch list.
Okay. Next game, Mini Mech Mayhem, also for the VR, out on the 18th of June. Don't really have a lot to say about that one.
No, me too. I don't really have any thoughts about it, to be honest with you. Yeah. None about it. No, I mean, I wasn't interested at all. But it doesn't mean that someone else isn't going to be. But for me, nah.
Jupiter and Mars, 22nd of April, also on the VR.
No, I don't.
It's not sticking in my head, so
Yeah, I wasn't particularly that impressed from what I saw from Jupiter and Mars. I don't know, like if they release a demo, I'll try it because I'm like that. Because the thing I will say that with VR games, if there's like a free payable demo, I will try it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, even though I'm saying that certain games didn't really appeal to me, or you know what I mean,
it's a different experience once you put that headset.
Well, exactly, it's always a different experience once you got the headset on. So you know what I mean, like if they release a demo, I'll try it, but right now, nah.
Falcon Age, 4th of September, also on the VR. Looked like some sort of like birdie flying experience.
Yeah, nah. And was it again just not?
Some of them I think are aimed for kids, right?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Because everyone plays games, and adults, kids, you know what I mean? Everyone plays games, so yeah, but for me, nah.
Trover Saves the Universe on the 31st of May, also on the VR.
Nope. Another game that didn't particularly pique my interest. No.
What about Everybody's Golf?
No, the
16th of... no. Also out on the 21st of May. There's a lot coming out in May and April.
No, I don't particularly like golf.
Family game.
What, golf?
Yeah, to compete against other people.
Well, this is the thing, because some of these games I actually saw, it made me think, shit, I might get move sticks if I actually want to play some of these games. Mm-hmm. Which in the back of my mind is kind of an annoying thing because they're not cheap, they're quite expensive. Yeah. So it kind of had me like, but nah.
Table of Tales, 16th of April?
Nope. Another one I'm not particularly interested in.
You must be interested in Vacation Simulator though.
Nope.
Out on the 18th of June for the VR.
Nope. Not interested in it. Is it?
Moving off VR slightly, there's a new game which is a science action thriller called Observation coming to the PS4 on the 21st of May, made by No Code.
No, but this is in VR though. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
You sure it's not in VR?
Yeah.
I could have sworn this game was in VR.
Well, it might be, but I might have got that wrong. But as far as I could see, because you are the station,
Yeah, okay.
kind of interested me a little.
Yeah. Well, basically, like, when I saw this trailer, the feeling that I got was, it was basically Aliens. I got that Aliens feel. And even with some of, like, the sounds I was hearing, you know, like the sound effects and certain things from, like, in the trailer, it kind of reminded me of Aliens as well. So maybe that's why I kind of associated that. But even just the way it looked and the feeling that I got from it reminded me of Aliens. It also reminded me of what's that film called with the space station and they go was it Cloverfield Paradox?
I don't think I've seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No, I
well,
don't know.
it reminded me of that film called Cloverfield Paradox, and the fact that you are going to be like the space station makes me think: are you going to be in charge? Are you, or are you the entity or whatever it is that's like hindering or trying to kill this crew?
Yeah.
So it's like, so it might be from, so if they're coming from that aspect, then that's actually quite cool. And if it's in VR as well, then that's cool. Like, I could have sworn this game was in VR, but anyway. But
I just remember it saying it's coming to the PS4. It didn't say any. I'm sure it didn't say anything about VR.
okay, well, yeah. But regardless, but even if it's not in VR, like just the concept and the idea, the fact that you are the station and you might be potentially doing these things and hindering these characters and stuff, and yeah, it's actually definitely piqued my interest. So that's there on the watch list as well.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Now, coming to one of my highlights.
Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy in VR looks sick.
Yeah, it does. It does.
If I've learnt one thing about VR now that I've got over the motion sickness thing, I like to be scared in VR.
Okay.
I don't know why. Some kind of sick weirdo that I am. Coming in spring 2019, made by Steel Wall Studios. I believe this is already a franchise.
Yeah. They've been.
I've never heard of it personally.
No, was it? I have. I think I think it's been a thing like kind of like episodic. So a little bit like The Walking Dead, how they do it episodic. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And and I've always heard really like good things about it. But from what I can remember, I think like Five Nights at Freddy was only on PC. I think it was and stuff. But the fact that like this is in VR. This is what I was saying to you. Remember before I was saying, can you imagine if they would have made PT in VR? Like, I mean, like that would be fucking sick. You know what I mean? And
way and above my barrier of being scared in VR. There's no way I could play that game.
Yeah, was it?
Sleep for a week.
But basically, like I feel like this is the equivalent of that. Because Five Nights at Freddy is meant to be really good and really scary.
Well, we'll see.
You know what I mean? So like,
spring 2019. It is spring 2019.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's coming.
Freddy's coming.
Yeah, so that's one that I've got on the watch list as well. It's not, like top, but it's definitely in the watch list.
It's my top.
Okay, well, you do need something, can it? So yeah, you can have that.
Yeah. There is a beautiful game called Concrete Genie coming out.
Yeah, what's
in
it?
Autumn 2019 by Pixel Opus, and they are also going to have a VR mode. Now, Concrete Genie is an interesting game. It looks like you have to draw and create a world.
Well, okay. Well, the thing is that he's meant to be a character.
It's like with a light stick.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's meant to be a character that's meant to be like bullied and stuff.
The
and
graphics are very interesting.
Yeah, what's it like? It actually reminds me a little bit of a Media Monocle game.
Tearaway.
Yeah, like
that paper type.
Yeah,
faces.
Yeah, because the first time I actually saw that game, I actually thought it was Media Monocle. Then I found
Dreams.
Yeah.
That's why we're getting the two confused, I think.
Yeah. No, because of the way it looks, not because not because of anything else. Like, it just looked like a Media Monocle game. Like when I saw it, I was thinking, okay, like they've obviously taken it to another level, but it had that kind of like feel and look to it. And yeah, you know what I mean, like personally I'm not particularly that interested in it. Like I think it's, you know what I mean, I think it's a quite artistic and clever game, you know, like it looks good, you know what I mean, it's got a really good art style. But for me,
thinking VR, all that light stick stuff when it comes to life,
like
be quite stunning in VR.
Yeah, because like if it's anything like Res Infinite, then
it could be better because we've seen the graphics. So they're able to replicate that in VR. And imagine those like pixel.
Yeah, definitely
coming to life and actually coming at you. That'd be sick.
That's why I want to play Tetris Effect, because it's the same people that made Res Infinite and the same thing with the particle.
Back in stock anyway yet?
Oh no.
Last time I checked, it was out of stock everywhere.
Yeah.
It sold really well. So.
Yeah, what's it? No, I mean, again, the game looks good, but obviously it's not on my watch list.
I'm intrigued. It's piqued my interest.
Okay.
Shall we say?
Okay.
So, as of yesterday, it was 1 month. 1 month till Days Gone comes out, and
can't wait.
Released some new gameplay footage with some new freakers.
Oh yes.
Which look scary.
Okay, so what do you think of this trailer? Was it compared to the others? Like, have you seen? Was it any of the other trailers?
I'm trying not to watch too much because they, like we've discussed before, they give too much away.
Okay, but
I got forced into watching this one, so.
Okay, so how many trailers have you watched, like, previously to this one?
And the only other ones I've watched was maybe the first one.
Yeah.
The wedding.
Yeah.
And now this one.
Okay.
So it's interesting what you can do with a horde of freakers.
Yeah.
That you can make them do your dirty work for you.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I am excited. We're just a touch under a month now.
Yeah.
Till we get to play Deacon St. John and find out his story and what happened to him and his lovely wife.
Yeah, what was it like? What I will say about this trailer and what I liked is that this is the first trailer where they give you story. So they're giving you like little drops of the story, and so you like are getting more of a feel of it, which is fine, because to be honest with you, I don't particularly want to see another Days Gone trailer, especially if they're starting to implement more was it more segments or clips from the story. Like, from what I saw, I really liked, and the story elements that they put into the trailer had me like even more like, yeah, like I really can't wait. And obviously the game looks beautiful. Yeah, I just can't wait for the game. Like, I think, like, for me, this is probably the best trailer I've seen, but it's also the last trailer I want to see until the game comes out. I don't want to see another trailer.
I'm sure they'll be dropping like more before, like more stuff will come out, like
the
extras and any potential DLC or just enough now. Just one month away.
Or less, technically, less than.
We're already on the pre-order. We want the game. We're excited for the game. I just want to play it now. Stop teasing me.
Yeah, like, we're just hoping that game don't fuck up.
Well, if it is, then it's going to be me, isn't it?
Is it? Why is it you?
Because it's always me these days. I don't have much luck with figurines and stuff coming anymore.
Yeah, okay, but is it going to ruin your experience playing it?
I don't know. Can you imagine if I end up having to
go through what you went through Resident Evil 2?
Yeah, especially when it's the same day that Avengers Endgame comes out.
Yeah, well, if they do fuck up, at least you can go watch Avengers, which is meant to be over 3 hours long. So,
but what time do we go and see Avengers?
That's
what I mean. How do I pre-book Avengers when I don't know what time the game is going to turn up? Because I'm off all that week.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're gonna like, email you an announcement. Well, not announcement.
That's the day before.
Well, I don't know.
You do realise that Avengers Endgame is gonna sell out like that as quick as Thanos clicks his fingers.
Yeah, well, obviously, like, if you book to go see Avengers in the evening, then, you know what I mean, because the package isn't going to come past a certain time anyway. So if you book it for the evening or that night, then cool. If you're planning to go watch it during the day, so that you're not like, just standing on people's necks to watch the film, then, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
And and last but not least,
new footage from Mortal Kombat 11.
Now-
on 23rd of April.
now personally, like, I'm not particularly, like, I like Mortal Kombat,
I love it.
but I've stopped playing them games after Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which was, I can't remember what that was even. I think that was on, like, the last time I played that was probably on the PlayStation, and since then I haven't really wanted to, like, you know, get invested into Mortal Kombat games anymore. You know, like, they're made by NetherRealm, same people that made the DC games as well. You know, Injustice and stuff, and the games always look amazing. The game looked really good. The one thing I did like is the fact that how they had, like, the old characters, like the old character designs from the earlier games, compared to going against, like, the new characters, like the new designs and stuff. Obviously there's time travel probably going to be involved in story mode in that game, and I thought that was quite cool. You know, was it
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, of course.
The trailers that they've done look stunning. The gameplay, maybe not so much, but
Yeah, well, you know,
like, I like all the
yeah.
I like the violence.
Yeah, but I kind of thought to myself, like, why was it, like, if this is like a PlayStation thing, like state of play, then why are they finishing, like, this episode or this segment with a game that's coming out on multi-plat? Like, I don't know, it just smells of, like,
Throwing it on the end, I guess.
well,
It was streamed live, by the way.
yeah. No, like, it was, yeah, it was streamed live. Was it live on Monday? But it just smells of, like, money. You just paid them to put it on there, and that kind of, like, for me, it kind of, like,
It's all about the money.
I don't know, but, like, but because it's a PlayStation thing, I kind of felt like it should have been maybe, like, second or third to last, or maybe in the middle somewhere. I don't think it was a type of game that they should have, or type of game trailer that they should have ended it with, and stuff. Like, I've heard quite a few people, like, was it kind of complain about it and say the same thing, like, well, it's a bit weird and stuff, and it smells of money, and it does. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, I don't know. No, I mean, I don't have any desire to particularly go out and buy the game. I don't particularly want the game. You know, Ladu probably buy it, or maybe Ro, and if they get it, I'll play it like I always do. But apart from that, yeah, that's it really. So, no, I mean, so they're all the trailer. I mean, like, trailer announcements and stuff. So, what did you think overall?
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
think that's a good platform. See what comes. I think it's going to be very, very, very interesting to watch in the future. That could be our main source of PlayStation news for the rest of the year.
Yeah, potentially.
Coming directly from
Yeah,
those above.
yeah. Do you think that if the games weren't on VR, do you think that you would have, like, enjoyed it as much, or been into the announcements as much as you were?
Yeah, hard to say, really. Maybe not.
Yeah. So I mean, so like if you
But
look
then,
at,
you know, there's way more people that don't have VR than do. So for a lot of people, you can see why they might have been a bit upset that
Yeah.
it's not there for them.
yeah, definitely.
But maybe that's all they've got for us that they can give to us right now.
Yeah.
So I would say bear with them. I think there's some big announcements to come,
Okay.
and that's going to be the channel that they're going to do it on.
Okay. But did you like the way they did it in
Yeah.
terms of just like bam, 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 bang,
Yeah,
straight? Was it straight to the
why
point?
fuss about with it and just, you know, go long-winded? Bam, 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 bam. This is what we've got.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I think this is probably the first time where they've actually done something like this. Because the only other company that does it is that's been doing it for a while and actually does it quite good is Nintendo, and I think Xbox have, like, started to do it as well, or they've done it in the past a few times maybe. Yeah. So
Well, we'll see. First episode done.
okay.
Look forward to the next one.
Yeah, man, personally, I quite enjoyed it. Yes, I got VR, so it probably appeals to me more than those that don't have VR.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I think that, like, in terms of VR announcements, VR games, even though PlayStation's probably got, like, a lot, like way more experiences than any other VR platform. Maybe it hasn't been like on the same level as, you know, the first party, second party games and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm happy that the fact that they've announced a lot of VR games, and there's at least like 2-3 of them that's actually really caught my eye, that I really am like now watching out for and potentially want to like play. And if like I said, if there's demos, even of the ones that like are not really catching my eye, I will try them, I will play them, I will experience them. And you never know, they might be able to you know, change my mind, because like was it Astrobot, for example? I wasn't interested in that. Remember, you was like, oh, Astrobot, and I was like, no. And the only reason why I played it because you bought it, and when I played it I was like, this is actually really good. You know what I mean? So sometimes, you know what I mean, like you can have your opinion, you know, change.
Experience.
Yeah,
the VR,
yeah.
It's completely different for everyone.
Definitely. You know what I mean? I think that's very, very important when it comes to VR. You have to experience it.
You almost can't judge its book by its cover.
No, you can't. So yeah, but overall, I thought it was good. You know what I mean? Yeah, it flowed. And yeah, it was straight to the point, so I've got no issues with it. And I actually really enjoyed it, and I look forward to episode 2 or whatever it is, the second one that's going to come. So when it comes, I look forward to that.
Be ready, PlayStation, bring us the goodies.
Yes. And for those that are watching this right now, if you managed to check out a State of Play, what did you think of the games? Did you like it? Didn't you like it? And
like the format? Yeah,
the format, and what games caught your eye? So yeah, put them down in the comments and stuff like that. Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. So yeah. Anyhow,
next little bit of news. PlayStation announced there is a new Alpine Green controller going to be released.
Yes.
Little white tips.
Yeah.
Little whites.
Like they actually announced this.
Like it.
They actually announced it last week. When I saw it, I knew you would like it because it's green.
Yeah, but it's
and
not,
white.
It's not camo green, but
yeah, but it's green and white.
I've got my camo.
Yeah, but I know, but it's green and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of knew that you would probably like it, but me personally, I don't like it.
I'm not going to get it.
Like, I prefer your camo. Controller? Was it compared to that?
Yeah, so do I. But I'm not going to get like another controller because, you know, I feel like I was being unfaithful to my camo.
Oh really?
I love my camo controller.
Oh okay. Yeah. Well.
It's the sister to yours.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
The green one.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, it's a PS4 controller. It's a new one. A new colorway, new color.
It's different.
You know, so it's different. Was it for those that like green and white? I suppose it's their thing.
Alpine green.
Oh, okay, Alpine green.
Not just any green. It's Alpine green.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Was it like there's even a difference?
Of course, there's different greens.
Yeah. Okay. Like I particularly care. The green isn't my color. Well, actually, if it's camo green, then I don't mind. If it's camo green.
I was going to say, I'm looking at your wardrobe right now. I can see green.
Yeah, if it's camo green, I'm with it. If it's not, I'm not really with it.
Okay.
That's it. I like anything camo, to be honest.
We'll talk about the jumper that's got Alpine green on it then.
Yeah, because camo goes with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, camo goes with anything.
Anyway, moving on. This is a tiny tidbit of information because there's not really a lot to go on, but a wireless PSVR patent has surfaced.
Yes, I saw that.
The future is wireless.
I saw that. And
it's huge, but I think it's got a long way to go yet.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that easy to do.
Yeah,
but it would be nice not to have, because the setup of a VR is...
Well, do you know what? Like, that's actually a lot of people's complaint, and that was actually Shane's complaint as well. That he would like start like somewhere in the room playing it, and he would end up like in the corner, you know, sweating and shit. with the VR headset on, you know what I'm saying, and wires all tangled up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he does when he plays games to end up like that.
You know, and he was saying that sometimes he gets concerned because like he might pull the box, and the machine might go flying. Because
what the hell is he doing?
No, because he had Generation 1, like the first generation. So, like the cable, the cord isn't as long as, you know, like the version we've got.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. So it's a little bit shorter, and the way that and the way you put it together, like the way the connections go, it's a little bit different. It's actually like really annoying. It's like more wires. It's actually like, I think it's like one or two extra wires involved, something like that. So it's actually quite annoying. And the way he had it set up is that he's got his PS4 on the shelf. He's got like a floating shelf. The PS4's on there with the TV. Then he's got a desk. You've seen it. He's got the desk, and he had the box like kind of like on something like, but on the desk kind of thing. And he just had it like, you know. So in his mind, he like he's always worried about moving around and doing certain things because he might pull it and bust his PS4 or whatever. So, you know what I mean. So yeah, you know, it'd be nice if they actually brought out a wireless one. What I did notice that with the like on the patent was that they actually used they actually used the same headset that's currently out, which makes me think that if they are going to do a wireless one, are they not going to streamline the headset? Are they planning just to keep the same headset?
Because right now it's not too heavy.
Well, this is what
you feel immersed in everything. Like there's no gaps, there's no outside light coming in. It fits on your head okay.
Well,
you can adjust it.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is that because Shane was saying, like it's kind of heavy, and I said to him, but have you experienced any of the other headsets? Because you might not realize it, but this is actually the lightest one out of all of them.
I don't think it's heavy.
You know, so you know what I mean. So he was quite surprised, like really, and I was like, yeah, this is actually the lightest VR headset out of all of them right now. So if you got issue with this, then maybe VR ain't for you right now. You know, but you know what I mean, like maybe they could like make it a bit smaller, you know, like you could still pay. Probably keep the I don't know, but
eventually it'll just be a pair of glasses.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, but
it'll just be they'll just slip on a pair of glasses like this.
Yeah,
and it'll just everything will just be in front of you.
I think that the future is probably going to be something along the lines of Ready Player One with VR.
Everyone playing it.
Yeah, everyone playing it, a bodysuit.
Everyone escaping their sad lives and living a different life in VR world.
Yeah, but you got to remember, but that's what
it is.
Yeah, but that's what gaming is, though. Generally, like gaming generally, or even films or anything is I mean, or even music. It's just a form for you to escape. You know what I mean? To be told the story, something completely different. Which is the reason why, you know, some people don't like to have to deal with like real life issues in their games or in their films or whatever, because it's a way that you can escape from your normal life. It's a medium that allows you to see, watch, hear, and actually play and interact with a completely different world, you know.
Yeah.
And being able to to immerse yourself in it, especially with VR. So that's just what it is, you know. Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's good. Like, if the rumors are true and they're actually like looking at like wireless, then yeah, it could be something we could potentially maybe get like later on in PS5.
I don't think it'll come with PS5.
No, it's too early. No, it's too early. Not unless they got the technology and the know-how already. And you got to remember as well, they've got to do it so it's cost effective.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like if it's going to cost them too much to make and mass produce, then they're not going to do it.
No, of course not. And
so
it needs to be at a decent sell point as well. So
yeah, definitely. So
EA access to PS4 announcement is supposedly imminent. Do we care? If you're into sports games, then I guess there's the only major platform that it's not on. So
yeah, but they already have it on Xbox.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Sony are like one of the last. Sony are always a bit funny about doing stuff like this.
Yeah, of course, because
so they don't like opening up their.
No, but it's not that, because like for me personally, unless EA are giving them like a shitload of money to do it, like potentially Sony are like, you know what I mean, are potentially losing money, because you know, for people that's only got like PS4 or that only game on PS4, if you're having EA access, what it means is that you pay a service, like so you know what I mean, so you pay service to EA and you get like games early, you get to like betas that no one else can't play. The games would be cheaper. Allegedly, you know what I mean, they'd be cheaper and stuff. And yeah, and like you just get early access for stuff, and you get special bonus stuff as well. And if that's the case, then that means that whatever exclusive deals or content for certain games that, like maybe EA games or FIFA or whatever, that they're only doing for PlayStation, that's kind of going to be a bit invalid, because if you've got EA access, then you can probably, you know what I mean, you should be able to get everything or the most exclusive content for EA through EA access, you know. So I don't know, like, it doesn't surprise me that, you know what I mean, if they've been reluctant to do it in the past. Obviously Sony are in a better place, a really good place right now, so if they want to do it, they can do it. But I don't know, you know what I mean, like, personally I don't really care about EA, you know what I mean, I don't like a lot of their games. I don't like the company, you know what I mean, I don't,
many people do.
you know what I mean, I don't play any of their games apart from Star Wars Battlefield, but that's only for the VR, and that's it. You know, I'm just not interested in it. But for people that are into you know, FIFA games, Madden and stuff like that, Star Wars games, whatever, Battlefield, then yeah,
Could be good news for you.
yeah. But that's the thing though, a lot of these but a lot of these companies are making starting to have their only like their own service, you know, and stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
On a slightly better note to end our PlayStation Weekly news, there is significant rumours swirling around the old internet that there is still a fairly substantial second-party game that still has to be announced for the PS4 for this year. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Now, to take the rumour a little further, I've seen like an article that I've attached, which I believe you're looking at, and the rumour seems to be heading towards something by Supermassive, the wonderful makers of Until Dawn.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that to me, yeah, the other day. Yeah.
You never listen. What do you think?
I am interested.
It could be completely wrong. It might not be Supermassive. It might not be another
Well,
game.
if it's Supermassive, I am interested because I liked was it Until Dawn.
Me too.
Like, I think that was one of the. Was that one of the first games I played like that, or was it Heavy Rain?
You played Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls before.
Yeah, but that was the best one up until that point.
Played Detroit.
Yeah, I will eventually.
Respect.
I will eventually. No, I will. But if it is them, then I am interested. I am a bit concerned as well if it is them, because the last game they made, it was like you played it on your phone or something.
Yeah.
Like, was it tried to be like really
That's not
interactive?
substantial to me.
And yeah, so I'm hoping it isn't anything like that. I still think that game that they had on the phone, I can't remember what it was even called, but that game, I feel like it should have been a thing where you was able to play it on your phone and play it on the PS4. And the fact you can't, it's kind of like really annoying. So maybe you might be getting Until Dawn 2.
Don't know how that would work.
Yeah, but it's different endings though, isn't there, in that game?
How would that work? Because you can't bring those characters back.
But you could. Yeah, but the what was the villain called? The thing. Was it the Wendigo or something? Yeah, like still around, still alive, right? And one of the endings, you find out that was it one of the characters actually turns into the Wendigo.
Yes.
So it could be a whole new bunch of people that go up to the mountains, or like, you know what I mean? So like it could do, but either way, I am interested because I do like their games. I really enjoyed Until Dawn, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm not going to say no to another decision-based game, especially not by Supermassive. So let's see. I mean, it's got to be announced soon, right? If it's supposed to be something, it's supposed to be something that's still coming out this year. Now, is it? I am going to try and take a guess, and it's going to be announced at E3 by the people that are making it.
Yeah, but
not by PlayStation, obviously, because they're not going to be there.
Yeah, but okay, but if it's going to, you remember Until Dawn was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
So if this is going to be,
I assume this will be as well.
So why would it be announced at E3 if Sony's not going to be there?
So what is it going to be announced on State of Play then?
Probably.
Where's the, there's got to be an announcement somewhere.
Well, on State of Play, I don't know.
It could be on State of Play first, and then whoever's making it is at E3 and does one of those, offshoot interview things that they do on it.
Yeah, but that only tends to happen. I think I think that only tends to happen if it's like a game that's going to be on multi-plat. So if it's going to be on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, then you tend to get that. But if it's a PlayStation exclusive, then no, because PlayStation tends to either have like a deal, like was it like they had with Capcom when they made Street Fighter 5 or whatever it was, or if it's a PlayStation owned studio, then no, because PlayStation owns a studio. So why would they have them going there talking about a game when Sony's not going to be there?
All right, good point.
So unless it's a game that's going to be on multi-platform, then maybe that will happen. But if it's a fact of a thing of where they've got a deal where the game's only coming out for PlayStation, then they won't be at E3.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. But you know, allegedly there is this game announcement due TBC.
To be announced.
Yes.
Okay.
So we move on to our weekly general gaming news, and we've got a fairly chunky bit of information to get through on this first bit.
Mm-hmm.
So Google, the wonderful people at Google, have announced their gaming platform Stadia, a streaming cloud service available on Google services like Chrome. It sits on its own separate platform, so it's got its own servers and stuff, which is kind of cool. You will need, however, a very, very decent internet service if you want the full 1080p service, like at least 25 megabytes down.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Most people don't have that. But that's all they've really given information on so far. More details will come in the summer in terms of price, but it does sound like it's going to be something that's going to be extremely, extremely accessible. And if there's anyone that can get in onto the gaming platform market,
Google.
I would put my money on Google because they've got money.
Yes, they have. But
it's very much a cloud streaming game service.
Yeah.
So
What's it like?
You've got the shittest internet in the world. Don't even bother, I don't think.
They've already kind of like been testing it. I think they tested it with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think so, and that apparently like ran okay. The thing was, did you watch the press conference?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well I watched the highlights of it because I wasn't sitting there all that time watching it. But the thing that made me laugh was when he said, "Oh, we found the weakest PC we got," and I was like, "Yeah, really? Like, what's the specs of that weak ass PC? Like, well, laptop or like whatever they were using. Like, it's like certain things."
But it weren't going to be an Apple product, was it?
No, of course not. But but like you can get like really decent laptops or PCs now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you can.
You know what I mean? You could these days you could buy a very basic laptop or PC that can. That will be able to run like certain types of games. So it's not a sort of thing of where, you know. So like they're making it sound like they, pulled out some old ass PC, you know what I'm saying, with fucking Vista on it and running it off that, like to say that, you know, yeah, like it don't matter how shit your laptop or your PC is, like you can still do it. Anyway, that was one thing that I was thinking when I was watching it. And another thing that was quite concerning as well was the fact that there was no pricing of it.
No, that's all going to come in the summer.
You know,
those kind of, you know,
good but
details that people really want to know.
This is the thing. If you're going to make such a big announcement like this, then at least have, you know, a ballpark figure or
it's not even a release date yet, so you know.
Yeah, well, they're talking about this year.
Really?
Yeah, I swear. Was it? They're actually talking about. Yeah, they are talking about 2019, like released, which is the reason.
Probably the back end, then, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. But this is the reason why I was saying that. Like, well, if it's coming out this year, then why is it you don't have an idea of how much it's going to cost?
Summer.
Like, what kind?
Not that far away.
What kind of price plans is it going to be? Like, how is it going to work? How is it going to go?
Will it be accessible on my Google phone?
You know, so
that's what I want to know. Will I be able to access Stadia? I doubt it will be available on an Apple phone, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But on a Google Pixel phone, it's, you know, its own phone.
Yeah.
Will I be able to access it?
Yeah.
Which is an interesting, because it could be a very interesting way for your future. Because chances are I've got better internet access on this phone than I do at the internet at home.
Really?
My 4G, yeah.
Oh, well, this is another thing as
Not
well.
YouTube, obviously, but you know.
Well, this is another thing as well. Yeah, is that because like the territories that they announced was in the States, in Europe, and over here in England as well.
We are still in Europe.
Yeah,
For now.
I know for now. Yeah, so it's like you know what I mean, like the places that they're announcing that is going to like come to is quite limited, but that also tells me that they know that the infrastructure isn't really there for a lot of places to actually have it the way that they want it.
No, if it's, like I say, it's on its own platform, so that means it's got its own set of servers.
Yeah, but the thing
That
is
something that's going to take time.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is that everyone uses Google around the world.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're only choosing to like, you know, launch it in certain countries tells me that the infrastructure isn't there, and it also tells me, that a lot of the countries that they're launching it in are on the verge or in the process of getting 5G as well.
Well.
So,
it'll
and
be
I mean,
to see what comes with it.
But when I watched this ad, like when I saw this, it actually had me thinking about PlayStation Now.
I think it'll be a monthly subscription service. I don't think it's something that you will outright buy like a PlayStation, because it's not.
Yeah, because
it's not a physical product that you're buying.
Yeah, because there's no hardware apart from.
As far as it's a service that you're buying. So to me, the most.
Yeah, like PlayStation Now. Yeah.
It's a monthly subscription.
Yeah, like PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
It's a monthly. It's a monthly subscription that you pay.
Get all of your details.
Yeah,
like they don't have enough access already from you using the Google internet searches.
Yeah, I know.
Google will know more about you through this service. I can guarantee it.
I know. That's why I like using Firefox and DuckDuckGo, because they're very small, private. You know, but
I'm screwed. I have a Google phone. They're probably listening to this conversation right now.
Fuck you, Google. Fuck you, Google.
That's what they reckon. They reckon your phones can listen to you and know what you're saying.
Fuck that shit, man. Anyway, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I was actually like, I think in terms of the industry, I think the industry were like really taken back by it. They're really like, wow, what the fuck?
There's a reason why they're doing it, and I reckon it's because the big boys, Microsoft and PlayStation, are also looking at the cloud streaming side of it.
Yeah, but they've been looking at it, because you got to remember
so I think these guys are going to get in first. This
is the thing. They got the infrastructure to corner the market. All they need to do is get the publishers and get the developers to make games that are or have access to games, games that are already out, and future games to put on the streaming service or for this service. When Xbox first came out, they were like, yeah, the future of gaming is going to be cloud, it's going to be streaming, you don't owe your games and stuff like that, and the gaming community said, no, go fuck yourself, like, we're not going to be dictated to and told. And PlayStation, they got PlayStation Now, and even though they got PlayStation Now, the PlayStation Now service, I don't know anyone that's told me that it works particularly great. Like, if you've got really, really, really good internet, they say, yeah, you know, like it was cool, it was okay, but I've never heard anyone say that like it's actually really good. Was it streaming service? You know, so obviously Sony and Xbox, they've obviously, both been dipping their toe into the the streaming pond. Yeah. And stuff like that, but Google just like said, well, listen, like, you lot go with your half-assed measures. We're going fully in. We've got the infrastructure and we've got the money to do it. So, you know, what I will say that it will make the gaming industry very diverse. It will make other companies look at themselves and question and think twice about what they're going to do in the future.
That's what Google do. And
yeah, it's another like another person to compete.
Yeah.
You know,
competition's healthy.
You know what I mean? But the only thing is that, because I feel like the only reason why Google were able to do this now is because I think from when the PS4 and the PS1 were first announced, the technology wasn't particularly there to be doing the things that Xbox were talking about they wanted to do, and what Sony said they wanted to do and have been trying to do. And obviously the technology's moved on quite was moved on quite a lot since then and stuff, so now they're able to do it. And also like the gamers, because this is aimed for everybody, and more for the casual gamers, and more for people that are not really, it's like access to everybody, anybody. This is what this is meant to be. Stadia is meant to be for access for anybody to play.
Yes.
But I feel like because of the times gone by, I think the people that were like so against like the cloud and streaming and not owning their games and DRMs and all this bullshit, I think because they've been adding it and incorporating certain things as time's gone on, I think a lot of people that are against it are kind of like warmed up to it, or kind of a bit more okay with it now. So maybe now, is a perfect time for them to do it and for it to be successful. Only time will tell. On a personal note, I don't think that is gonna like I don't think that like it's gonna like get to a point where there isn't gonna be any hardware console gaming in the near future. I think the next generation, and I think maybe next generation might be the last of it, because Xbox are already kind of like showing their hand, like, and coming out and saying, well, one of our consoles is going to be a streaming box. It's just for streaming, download your games and stuff like that. And we're going to have another one where it's going to be traditional. You can buy the disc, hardware, so forth and so on. So obviously it's something that Microsoft wanted to like do like since Xbox One, and now they're kind of like doing it half by giving people a choice, which is a good way to do it. But they essentially want to do it as well. And it's the same thing with their service as well. Like if you buy a game on Xbox or PC through through Microsoft, I can't remember what it's called, was it Microsoft something or whatever, you can play games on Microsoft on your PC and your Xbox and stuff, and exclusive titles. Okay. So but me personally, it made me think about ownership. Like, do we even own our games anymore? No, we don't. And if we're going with streaming service like PlayStation Now, or maybe what Xbox want to do in the future, and we're spending money and buying these games, then what does that mean? Like, if they decide to close our account down for whatever, then that means all the games we've spent and allegedly own or paid for don't belong to us, which is the reason why I'm not particularly in favour of streaming. I'm not in favour of digital gaming and streaming and stuff like that.
But that is the future.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes, that is allegedly the future, but that is not something that I want, and it's not particularly the future that I want for myself. And there's probably a lot of people that are like me that, that don't mind it being part of the game industry and the game world and stuff like that, but it's not for me, and it's probably not for a lot of people. So yeah, well, but yeah, it's very interesting, and we'll be keeping a very keen eye on how
Google announced.
Yeah, especially with the price and how much it's going to cost, and just watching it unfold and stuff like that. Yeah. Was it for those out there? What do you think about Stadia? Do you think it's a good thing? It's a bad thing? Are you into the streaming?
Google are being too big for the boots.
Yes. Do you think they're being a bit too too presumptuous? What do you think? Let us know. Leave some comments. Love to hear what you think about Stadia. Yes.
Onwards. So some PS exclusives: Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and the wonderful game Detroit Become Human are going to be made available on PC via Epic Games. This is apparently quite huge news because they are PlayStation exclusives. Yeah. But as we know, Quantic Dreams did announce that they were going to be doing dual platform or multi-platform games from now on. Yeah. Which kind of, I think, is, to me, it's why PlayStation have said yes, you can put these games out onto PC. It's not the first time that PlayStation have done it. Apparently they have done it before with other games, but much smaller. So I believe this is a case of them testing the waters with a bigger IP that they
What? So do Sony still own the IP?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, own the studio?
Yeah.
Because
I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know. They announced that they were going to go multi, didn't they?
yeah, but you can only go multi unless Sony like says you can,
Well,
or
obviously they've come to that agreement.
or-
Otherwise, they wouldn't have announced it.
yeah, or unless like they've
It's good for Quantic.
that make you okay. For was it like Ninja Fury, for example, like when they made
They work for Microsoft now.
yeah, I know, but when they worked for PlayStation, like they was one of their pardon me, they was one of the developers underneath the Sony umbrella, and after they made Devil May Cry, I think it is, after they made Devil May Cry, they basically said to them, look, you can just do your own thing and stuff, innit? And when they made Heavy Rain, sorry, not Heavy Rain, when they made help me, what's it called?
No, I'm going to watch you suffer.
No, what's it called?
When they made Hellblade?
Yes, Hellblade. Yeah. Anyway, was it you didn't even remember what it was called yourself, cheeky. Anyway, so when they made
I was just teasing you.
yeah, so when they made Hellblade, it was like a sort of thing. Well, because they had already, you know what I mean, like been working with Sony, it's like okay, and like Sony kind of knew it was going to be like a good game. It's like alright, then like make it a timed exclusive because that's what
They
ended up
must
being.
get money out of it.
And they paid them to do it, but Sony didn't actually own that studio anymore. They actually let them go, and I'm wondering if it's the same thing with Quantic Dreams, if whether they've let that studio go or if it's something where they've just done a deal and said, look, okay, if you want to like put your games on PCs, then we will allow it, but this is the contract and this is what's going to happen and this is how much we're going to get from it.
I think it is a case of they've let them go, isn't it? And that's why they're able to do the multi-platform. But they obviously Quantic will still supply games for PlayStation.
Yeah, because obviously if
It
you're,
just won't be just PlayStation.
yeah, well,
which is kind of a
yeah, well, of course, because if you're multi-platform, I mean, like then you're making games for all plat, because obviously, because what's it do it is because essentially they see it as they want to make the most money possible, and the way you can do that is have your game on all consoles. And if it's a really good game, like say The Last of Us, that everyone cries about and loves about, that we all love, but it's only on PlayStation, then obviously people on Xbox are burning, people on PC are burning because they can't play it. But if you like say, look, it's coming out on all platforms, then that game's going to make everyone's happy because everyone's going to buy it, which means that Naughty Dog are going to make even more money.
I think Quantic have made this decision based on the back of the success of Detroit.
Is it? What do you mean? Like,
but that was only a PlayStation exclusive, right? And I think it was extremely successful. I think they sold over 2 million copies. Well done. If that had been multi-platform,
yeah, it might have done double that, maybe, like maybe 3-4 mil. Yeah,
it's a move worth making for Quantic. I think Detroit has allowed them the possibility to expand and go into other platforms. I'm happy for them, I really am.
Okay.
Because they produce awesome games. So.
Yeah. Well, as long as they
still keep providing to PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm happy because I ain't changing platforms for Quantic.
No.
I don't think.
No.
Depends, but I do like the games that they produce. So yeah, that's that little bit of news. Square Enix has announced, I think this is number 6 of the Shadow of the Tomb Raider DLCs.
I think it's 7 altogether, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so I think this is 6.
Yeah.
I think it's 6.
It's called the Grand Cayman.
Yes.
You go toe to toe with an angry god. Lara Croft must hunt mercenaries and face the towering wrath of a volcanic new tomb. Out on March 29th, which is Friday.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
Well, today's the 27th.
Yeah, so it comes out on Friday.
They've announced that quite late.
Yeah, I know, because this was only announced yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still, they've gone along with their theme and they still announced that on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. So, speaking of Tomb Raider DLC, are you up to date with it now?
Still haven't got past that last bit yet.
Oh, what the fuck? How?
Other than that, I'm up to date.
How?
Because I keep dying.
How you be about
That's what's done me in.
Yeah, but you see me do it.
So?
Yeah, so you got like a visual reference of how to do it.
Doesn't mean I can do it unless you want to come and do it for me.
No, that's not how it goes. Listen, like, you know, do it yourself. Do it yourself. No, unless I'm around yours and I'm bored as hell and like I want to like tap some buttons, then maybe.
Compliments that he gives.
Yeah, but other than that, like I feel like
around yours and I'm bored as hell. Fuck you.
Yeah, but other than that, you should be doing it yourself.
Yeah, whatever. Not.
No, I mean, you should be calling me to me. Jay, I need some tips. I need some tips. I need some tips.
Yeah, cool. That's when you enter your phone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last bit of news is yours.
Yes. So, Final Fantasy 15 has released its last episode Arden. Yes, and it is now out for £7.99p.
DLC, by the way.
Yeah, the last DLC. So, for those out there that love Final Fantasy 15, this is the last DLC. So, yeah. Like, do you have any desire to be getting any of the DLC?
How many DLCs are there? You've got the Royal Edition. I don't.
Yeah, but this isn't included in the Royal Edition because this was meant to be part of.
Scamming us.
This was meant to be part of Season Pass 2. Like they wasn't going to do Season Pass 2, but because everyone liked the free DLC, the Ignis and the others, the Prompto, they announced that they were going to do a second season.
I'm probably not going to bother.
You're going to bother?
No.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to, but how much have I got to buy?
You can currently, from what I remember, you can get the free DLCs. Cause you don't have any, do you?
No.
Okay, so you can get the free DLCs for I think it's like £11.90 something p, or you can buy them individually for £4. Yeah.
Which is about £12.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Something like that.
It's not high on my list, but it's
this one isn't part of the first season pass, so you have to buy this one separately. But I'm gonna I do want to play this one, but I'm gonna wait until it's cheaper.
Have you done any of the DLCs yet?
No, because I was actually remember I said to you I want to wait until all the DLCs was finished, and therefore I'll just play it then. But the thing that I find really annoying is the fact that it's not in the game. It's like you got to come out the game and go to the main menu and go into it, and it's like episodes where Jonathan was saying that it's like one of the things that really pissed him off, the fact that they did that. They should have just incorporated it in the game. Like, was it like Tomb Raider where you drop the DLC, you go to a certain location, it's there, you do, you play the story, you play the mission or whatever, it's in game, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Where this one you've actually got to come out the game to the menu to go into the extra and stuff. So regardless of that, I just thought to myself, well, I thought to myself, if they're doing that, then I'll just wait until all the DLC's out, and I'll play it, because that's how it is.
Oh, you're nearly there then.
Yeah, so I'll wait until this goes down to maybe £4, like the rest of them, and I'll get it. But right now, not for £8, not for £8. But but from what I saw, I watched the trailer. The trailer actually looked really good. But again, it just really fucking annoys me, because I just feel like all this should have been in the normal game. Like, this is how the game should have come. Yes, I know. But yeah, so I don't know. But it just really pissed me off. But I am looking forward to it. I will eventually get it, and once I do, I will play all the DLCs. The extra episode. Pardon?
Will you replay the entire game?
No, I will. No, I will, because they've made, from when I've played it last and finished it and stuff, they've been a lot of updates where they've changed a lot of the game, like in game. I'm not talking about DLC, it's DLC, but they changed a lot of the game. And this is how I know that they're taking the piss, because if they can have updates for the game to add things and change things for the ending and incorporate certain things, they could have done the same things for the episode, technically. So this is why. But they still could have made their money. You still could have done a Tomb Raider thing if you wanted to, and just still had it in game. It's weird what they've done. I don't get it. So I'm hoping in the future that they might actually release a version where it's actually all in the fucking game, and you can just play it like normal.
Square Enix, it's not going to happen.
Maybe, but maybe. But I am looking forward to this, and I will get it eventually. And when I do, I'll play all the episodes and replay the game as well, and I will let everybody know what I thought of it, and I will compare it to when I played it and finished it last and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so let us know out there. You know, are you into Final Fantasy 15? Have you got the Arden DLC? And if you have and you're playing it, let us know what you think. And yeah.
You've got a lot of talking to do now.
Oh yes, I do, don't I? So yes, so
Done my bit. My throat can rest.
yeah, so basically we've added a new segment,
Yes,
which
you
is yes, we have.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, I added a new segment.
Thank you.
Okay, which is the weekly PlayStation demos and free-to-play games.
Want a silly name for that one?
No.
You'll come up with one of them.
Yeah. And
Demo.
yeah, so basically whenever a new demo comes out,
Demo.
whatever. So when a new demo comes out, yeah, when a new demo comes out or a new free-to-play game comes out, what's it like? I'm going to announce it and let everybody know, because it's actually surprising the fact that like when I talk to people who's got PlayStation or my friends, actually like I was having a conversation with somebody that I met a while ago, and like he's got PS4, and we're talking about Devil May Cry, and he was like, oh, and like he asked me about Devil May Cry, and I was like, yeah. I was like, what? So you haven't got it? He goes, no. And I was like, so why don't you download the demo? And he's like, what? There's a demo? And I was like, yeah, there's a fucking demo. Like it's free. Download it and play it.
Your average player probably doesn't know.
No, but he plays a lot of like.
That's what we're here for.
Anyway, so yeah, so I thought it'd be a good idea to just announce the like the weekly free games or free demos and free to play games that come out if they come out. So the first one is Still Rats 2D combat arcade platformer demo, which came out last week if I'm not mistaken. So that's new. So go and check that out. We've also got Dead or Alive 6 core fighter demos. So for those out there that are in two minds whether to buy or get Dead or Alive, you can go on the PlayStation Store and check out the free play to demo.
Cool.
And last but not least, you've got the Steeda Final Fantasy NT free edition. Yeah, you can download and play that and check that out if you haven't already. It's all that the game has been out for a while. I think they're only doing this because the game probably hasn't really done too well.
No.
So I'm assuming that's why they've done that. Because the
Did
game.
it?
Well, I was downloading it, then I thought to myself, am I really going to play it? So I just didn't bother. No, I mean, like, I played it when it came out because actually, where did I play it? I think I played it at Laggy's or somewhere. I played it and it was cool. No, actually, I think there was a demo of it. There might have been a demo of it, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it was like a timed demo. So like Tetris Effect, for instance. Remember, it was only out for the weekend. And after that, you can't play it. I think it was something like that. Yeah.
Those ones annoy me because I always find out them on a Sunday, and I'm like, oh, it's too late now.
Yeah, well, no, it's annoying. Anyhow, so that's it for the weekly PlayStation demo. Anyhow, that is it for the weekly PlayStation demo. And free and free games to play. What's wrong with you? Demo. Nah. Anyway, so we are on to one of my favourite segments, which is Game Dilly of the Week.
CCC demo.
No, that sounds whack, man.
So does dilly.
No, because when I was younger, we used to say dilly. Like, what's the best dilly? It's like a Cockney thing, isn't it?
Well, I ain't Cockney.
Yeah, well, anyway. So, obviously, So, new on the PlayStation Store this week.
Go on, then.
So, we've got Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. That came out on Friday. We've got The Messenger. That comes out... Well, that's out already. We've got SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. We've also got Chocobo Mystery...
Chocobos!
Yes.
I like a chocobo.
Yes. We've got Fate... what's that? Fate Celestial Link. And we've got MLB The Show 19. And they all came... Well, yeah, and they're all out already. So you can get them all on the PlayStation Store. Yes, so
this is the PlayStation Store, right?
Yes, this is the PlayStation Store. You can download directly.
I saw an I'm just going to go slightly off topic. Not off topic. It's literally about the PlayStation Store. It was announced, I think it was a couple of days ago, that PlayStation will no longer be selling digital game codes in stores anymore. I didn't know that they did.
Yeah.
But they're stopping it. You'll only be able to get your digital games from the PlayStation Store.
Only directly from them.
Yeah.
So
you can no longer go into your local game if you've got one, because they're disappearing, like.
Or GameSpot.
Or GameSpot if you're in America. You'll no longer be able to. But I believe they're going to introduce more denominations of the PlayStation Wallet instead.
Oh, what? So you said what?
So you can still get the code for like your £10, your £5, and whatever to buy stuff with.
But codes for actual games are going to stop.
Codes for actual games will stop.
So what about ones that's already in the store, like sitting on the shelf? Like, are they going to become void? Can you still use them?
Don't know.
Okay, and where did you sit? Where did you read this or see this?
It was just a random article that Google gave me, and I forgot to email it through.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, was it maybe they think because, but that's weird though, because like prices change all the time,
which is easier to do.
Actually, maybe that's why
they your own store than controlling it anywhere else.
Yeah, but maybe that's why they're doing it, because it's like a thing of, which is weird because you think that they'll make more money, but it'd be a thing of like, if you own a PlayStation and obviously PlayStation Store, why would you spend £20 on a game in store when on the PlayStation Store you can get it for £15?
Yeah,
because the prices change all the time. So essentially, they probably.
You could walk into a physical store
you can.
And get a code, and I just didn't know it was available.
Yeah, you can. So they're probably looking at it in terms of, well, it's just sitting on the shelf and we're not making any money from it. So what's the point of having it anymore? What's the point of doing it?
Give you one-stop shop.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry.
That's true. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even know that. Oh, something new.
Thought I'd surprise you.
Okay. Anyhow, so on the PlayStation Store deals and offers, PlayStation currently have a 12-month PlayStation Plus subscription, 25% off, and right now you can get a whole 12-month yearly subscription for £37.49p.
Still not worth it.
Well, I'm just saying, because that's an offer, innit? You know, it's cheaper than what they usually charge.
Damn
for
right, they should be
12-month subscription.
They're releasing shit like, I can't even remember the names of the PlayStation games that are releasing.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a good thing.
There's nothing that's getting my appetite wet. Put it that way.
Yeah. That's true.
Do it for £10 for a year, and I'm sold.
Yes, but what I have been seeing recently, that on the PlayStation Store they've been doing a lot of discounts and deals and stuff like that, which is really cool. So for those out there that are not aware, PlayStation currently have a March Madness 65% discount.
Well, we're nearly out of March, but can you believe it?
Yeah, well, exactly. So for those that are not aware or hasn't checked it out, go and check it out, because there's quite a few games on there that might pique your interest. I'm not going through the game because that's long as fuck. I'd be here all night if I did that.
Yeah, I'll be going home.
Yeah, so check that out. They've also got another segment, another bit, which is PlayStation Retro Deals. So it's basically like retro games and stuff.
Cool.
You know, also for the PS4, PlayStation 3 and the Vita. Yes, so check that out. They've also got all the segment. They've also got a bit of games for under £16.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, they changed that because they had it. Was it for? I swear it was like £9, then the £4 one, but they changed it. So now it's games under £16. They've also got another bit where they got games for £9. So there's like two bits, and they've got a add-on deals which is 60% off. So basically like downloadable content, DLC and stuff for game add-ons and stuff. So check that out. And that's about it really for the PlayStation Store. Now there have been some price drops on Shop2Net.
Ooh.
Some very good ones actually.
Really?
Yes. Okay, so let's start off. So we've got the PS4 Pro 1TB, same Red Dead Redemption 2 console edition. These prices haven't changed. They're the same prices for £349.85p, which is still the cheapest out there. And for the PS4 Slim 1TB FIFA 19 console for £299.86p. But where the price drops has occurred is the VR. Yeah, so Sony PlayStation VR version 2 comes with the camera, VR Worlds, Ace Combat, Skies Unknown, a selected free item of your choice for £259.85p. That has gone no, sorry, it was £259.85p. It has now gone down to £209.86p.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And
Right.
PlayStation VR mega pack includes Astro Bot, Doom, Wipeout, Elder Scrolls, VR World, Ace Combat, and a selected free item. It was £299.86p. It's now gone down to £239.86p.
Go with the mega pack, man. That's a cracking deal.
Yeah, you have to. I bet like Shane would be pissed. Like, oh, I should just bought that.
No, because he's still going to be shaking in the corner somewhere.
Not shaking, sweating.
I just imagine it shaking and sweating, that's all.
No, but let's keep it real. Like VR does make you sweat. Like you do get hot. Like when you're not used to
but
it.
not to the point where like
In the corner.
Yeah.
No, but he's in the corner because he's standing up playing the VR, innit? So obviously he's moving around playing VR games.
He gets so excited.
Yeah, well, you know how it goes. Yes, on Shop2Net, they have Metro Exodus for £44.86p, Dead or Alive 6 for £34.85p, and The Division 2 for £43.85p. For those out there are looking to pre-order games, Shop2Net has a pre-order section, and right now you can pre-order Days Gone for £47.86p. That releases on the 26th of April.
Correct.
And Mortal Kombat 11 for £37.85p. That releases the 23rd of April. Yes, and yeah, I know it's like around the corner. So
Bank holiday Easter though, so you know.
Yeah, actually that is true.
Games will come out that week because people will be probably taking that week off. Like,
Yes.
ooh, me.
Yes, and another one of our favourite places that do really cheap deals is base.com. Thanks to yours truly, Karen Chan. Anyway, so they are selling Sekiro for £45.85p, Red Dead Redemption 2 for £39.85. Actually, it's gone down. So it was £39.85p. It's now gone down to £35.85p.
Woo.
Yeah, so save some money. Resident Evil 2 Remake has also gone down. It was £38.85p. It's now gone down to £36.85p. Save yourself a couple pound there. Just Cause 4, that's gone down as well. It was £22.85p. It is now £21.85p. So that's like a pound, isn't it? And the same for Kingdom Hearts 3. It was £36.85p. It has now gone down to £32.85p.
I'm under the 30 mark. Come on.
Yes.
Then I'll get it.
And you've also got Far Cry New Dawn, which is £28.95p.
That's supposed to be a good game, you know. I've
Yeah.
heard good things about Far Cry 4.
You have?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know it's a first-person game, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've witnessed it being played.
Okay. And we've got Anthem, the game that everyone loves to hate,
Woohoo!
as Jonathan said.
Still seen him playing it though.
No, because he likes it, innit? You know.
But he said he wasn't going to play it.
Well-
And then I happened to click onto my PlayStation app and went, oh look, Jonathan's playing Anthem.
Yeah, he was playing it last night. So Anthem for £38.85p, which has gone down quite a lot considering it only came out like maybe a month ago.
It's going to be in freefall now.
Yeah, because I've been hearing a lot of bad things about that game. A lot of bad things. And last but not,
I don't think they've fixed any of the issues, have they?
oh, what's doing? What? Yeah, I don't care about that shit, innit? And last but not least, one of my favourite games of the year, Devil May Cry 5 for £37.85p. And Shop2Net and Base.com, they do free post and package, free delivery. So
It's a good thing.
yeah. So if you're looking for a really cool place to get cheap games, brand new, then these are the places.
And if you know of anywhere else that actually does anything cheaper than either of these places, let us know.
Yes, I do look around, but it's always these places.
Yeah, but you know, there might be someone out there that's onto a gold mine. that no one knows about.
Yeah, for real. So if you find any like places that sells games cheaper, then please drop a comment.
Yeah, what's your favourite places to shop?
Yes.
Don't say game.
And don't say GameSpot.
Same company.
Yeah, we fucking hate them. Fucking hate them both. Anyway, so that is it for Salted Casual Games podcast episode 15, if I'm not mistaken. It has been a long one, but we missed out last week, and for those out there,
hope you like the new setup, by the way.
Well,
it's a more casual setup.
Yeah, man, it's just a more casual setup, that's the whole...
Karen's comfortable.
Yeah, like her ass is not hurting her sitting on that uncomfortable chair that she was sitting on before.
Made to sit on for 14 episodes.
Woman, sit! Anyway, so now she's comfortable on the sofa.
Yep.
Chilling out, more casual.
You can see me fidgeting around a lot more.
Yeah, and hear the creaking.
Sorry, that's your sofa, that's not my problem.
Well, you got to thank IKEA for that shit, right? Anyway, so my name is Jay, aka Mr. Ghost Protocol.
And my name is Karen, aka FreezerGirl77. Don't forget we are also on Twitter and Instagram under @SaltedCasualGames. We're also on SoundCloud, so come give us a subscribe and a listen on that if you don't want to watch our lovely faces. Or you can like and subscribe on this lovely channel.
Yes, on YouTube, yes. And just so that you might not be aware, there's always extra content on SoundCloud. Yes, I always upload extra content on SoundCloud. So if you want, go to SoundCloud. If you're going to work and whatever you're doing, you want someone to listen to, you want to listen to us two crazy people, then feel free to do that.
Who are you calling crazy?
Oh shit, I just dropped my phone.
Good time.
Anyway, so thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. What? Wow. Oh, what? Was you watching me or something?
No.
No?
Just happened.
Oh, okay.